Just a disclaimer before we get into today's video. There was quite a bit of information that either came out since the recording of my second club shop vlog, or there's been information inside the video which I wanted to explain now because I hadn't had a chance to talk about. And the first one being is that I compare JD Sports and the club shop quite a lot in this vlog, where I go to both places basically and just explain which one's better than why. Now, an important bit of information that I haven't actually said is the fact that in Newcastle United's club shop, if you buy the brand new home shirt inside our club shop, for every purchase, £5 goes to the Newcastle Foundation. So straight away, if you don't mind waiting a bit of time, if you don't mind going to the club shop and buying the shirt there, then donations will go to Newcastle's official charities. So that is a pro that the club shop has over JD. Obviously, if you buy a shirt in JD, the foundation won't get £5. So straight away for you guys watching, if that is something that you are obviously a big advocate for, if you don't mind waiting a little bit of extra time, or you just want to go to the club shop regardless, money will go to the foundation because of your purchases there. But in this video, I'll show you an experience at JD Sport on Northumberland Street and also the club shop, and just see which one is much better to do. Now, there's been a bit of unfortunate news afterwards where there was originally quite a leaked Ends product coming out. So there's going to be Newcastle United custom gazelles and quite a lot of Newcastle United merchandise in preparation with End. Now, End themselves have actually came out and they've completely denied these claims. So there's no custom shoes coming out, there's no custom kit coming out. So unfortunately, those claims have been made to be incorrect on social media. So what an update is on that. But that's it, guys. Enjoy the content. Get down there, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy it. Appreciate it. You can smash the like button as well. Enjoy it. Welcome back to part 2 of Newcastle United's kit launch. I've quite literally just uploaded my first video before. It is still 8:30 in the morning. You might be watching this video now, you might think a lot of time's passed. It hasn't. It's still been 30 minutes since the actual club shop has opened up. JD has now opened up, so this is my personal tactic on the day. So I knew the club shop would be ran, so I'm going to go to JD instead, because with JD being Newcastle's new sports retailer, I don't think many fans still know that, because I think Newcastle fans mind everyone will go to the club shop because they still believe that the shirt's in Sports Direct, so nobody wants to get Mike Ashley any money. That's not the case anymore. Sports Direct don't have it, JD has it now. So I'm going to quite literally go inside JD. We're going to see how many people are there, what stock they've got in, and that's where I'm going to buy my stuff from. And then afterwards, we're going to see over the next couple of hours how the club shop is looking. Can they handle this many people? I knew there'd be a lot, but when you watch the video back, I couldn't believe there's that many people now. One thing that I felt like Adidas would suffer from, which wasn't even their fault, is the fact that Newcastle have no European football, which means that fans aren't going to get a Champions League badge on the side, no Conference League, Europa League, and I thought that would actually damage Adidas' sales somewhat. It definitely hasn't, let's be honest now. In fact, the fact that it's Adidas, it's bumped the sales up even more, so I'm bewildered. I knew there'd be a lot of people, but ATM Friday now, I'm quite fortunate enough where obviously YouTube is my full-time job, so I haven't got anywhere where I need to be, but how many people were there? I couldn't believe how many people were there. I'm still just shocked by it. So let's go to the JD now, let's see how things are looking in there, and let's see how Newcastle fans made a major mistake by waiting outside that club shop.
Hi, I'm Jack.
Jack, you've just been to Newcastle United's club shop before. How are things looking at the minute? I've actually came to JD after that initial launch. Just how have things been?
Well, the queues are quieting down at the club shop, but they're still majorly busy. But then whereas you pop in here, it's absolutely dead. So
yeah,
I recommend coming over here rather than the club shop.
That was my initial plan, actually, now.
Crazy.
So you've already been inside Newcastle's club shop. I mean, what time did you turn up at?
I turned up at about 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning?
Yeah.
Oof, damn.
I know.
The thing is, right, as mental as it sounds, that's about the time I got into Newcastle, so that wasn't actually that long. Still 2 hours in the queue is quite a long time. So the fact that you've been kind of in and out straight away is good, but obviously JD's a bit of a lifesaver, which you've seen so far. But, I mean, just tell me your thoughts when you were there. You've seen so many people. I mean, how big a moment is that?
I was absolutely buzzing. Like, I absolutely love that they've changed the lettering on the back of the shirts to black rather than red, because that makes the shirt a lot more better now.
I haven't seen that actually yet, so that was a good...
It's been since, what, 2015 since they did that.
I'll tell you what, I'm a big advocate for that. I haven't actually seen that yet, so thank you for letting me know on that. Obviously, you had a chance to see the new goalkeeper at top, and I've seen all sorts in there, so I'm quite excited to go back there, show you and see how that kit is looking. But, I mean, finally from you, I mean, just how exciting the things now being a Newcastle fan.
Oh, absolutely buzzing, mate. I just can't wait until the new season starts. Well, I'm mostly looking forward to the new third kit coming out, actually, because supposedly it's going to be like 80s style badge and everything.
I think, I know which one you're on about in social media, we'll see what happens first, but listen, lad, it's been a pleasure.
Plan on getting Gordon on the back of that one. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Well, my tactics worked. I knew this JD would not be that rammed, and it was nowhere even near close to being full. Now, at the time when I was coming out of there, so around 9:30 or so, I was getting busier. Now I put out on social media for fans waiting at a club shop. Just get yourselves in there, 20 minutes, you can go and buy a kit, buy pants. There's a bit of kit in there, and I was surprised as well that they actually do have shirt printing on. So for me, I bought the shirt printing now. That's a bit harder than it is in the club shop, so you go in there, you can buy your kit straight away, buy your pants, buy whatever. The shirt printing, I got told it would take around 30 minutes, then we'll call you back once it's sorted. Now, Matty from the Magpie channel, so he bought his kit around the same time as mine. So he's went back there and went, well, actually, I've been here half an hour, is the shirt printing going to be done? And I'm always in the cashier's talking more, it's now going to take 2 hours. So it sounds like the shirt print's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but in all honesty, it's not something I mind too much, you know. I would much rather go in there, buy the kit, have the shirt printing for a couple of hours inside the shop, and that means I could just go around and do whatever I want now. So I would much rather do that than wait in a queue for a couple of hours where you got to stay there, then go inside the club shop where you got basically a couple of minutes to get whatever you can, and then do shoot off afterwards. So that's what I would personally do if I were you. Go to that JD straight away. I don't know how things are going to be in a couple of days' time, but when I've been in there around 9 AM, an hour after the club shop's open, that was by far the better option, and there was some people waiting there since midnight, 1 AM outside the club shop, where they went and bought one kit. You could just went there and done it at 8 AM without waiting at all. So it is possible to basically turn up without actually needing to wait for ages. But that club shop, I cannot recommend you go to that club shop unless the queue has calmed down, which is what we're going to go and check now. The time is now currently 10:30 in the morning, so this is 2 hours and 30 minutes after the club shop has opened. So we're going to find out just how many more people are still waiting to get inside. You can see behind me already, we're going to get a similar result to what we've seen this morning, but let's find out, has the queue went down or has it increased since 8 AM? Moment of truth now. So hello Paddy, right? So it's believed there's about 50 people inside the shop at once, so they'll be going in, they'll get their shirts straight away. It's about a 40-minute wait to get their shirts printed, which, to be fair, isn't actually probably the worst thing in the world. Whereas my JD one was 2 hours, but I've got the advantage of, because of JD, you can basically walk around the shirt staying in the shop, so you don't have to basically wait around forever. But this is what the actual queue is looking like. You see there's a lot of buggies today, loads of families coming out. It's lovely to see Adidas just get all his exposure back into the football club, and it's just mental to see how many people like cheers. But despite this being 2.5 hours after the shop's open, it is still rammed. It still goes around the corner here. Let's see, has it went as far as it has before when it went down the metro stairs, or has it calmed down a little bit?
No, it still goes here. Oh wait, no, it stops towards the back end of the car park, so it's no longer at the stairs before like it was, but it's still massive. That's still probably a good hour, I would say, in the queue, and that's before you get in. There'll probably be an additional hour once in there to get your shirt put in and everything sorted, but that's still mental. Not as mental as was it. It has calmed down a little bit, which when you guys watching the that's gave you, I guess, some hope. The fact it's calmed down this much suggests that the queues are quite quick going in. So once you get in there, it seems like the staff members, everyone inside the club, has worked out a good strategy this season where they've actually planned it out. It's not a case that on opening day last year it was hectic, it was manic, there was nothing going on. They've clearly planned for this, and that shows, because you compare this to this morning, definitely not as bad as it was a couple of hours ago, but it still is a decent queue.
Right guys, Geordie Josh here, I hope you're all well, and me and my mum, yes, this is my mum, first ever time, and somehow she's on an Adam video before mine. We're just outside of the temporary store, and we've actually just got the 24-25 home shirt. I think it's beautiful.
And how wholesome's that, Barry? He's took his man to the club shop. I mean, I don't know if the way to get in there was quite so wholesome. I mean, how long did it actually take you to get in?
Just over 2 hours.
I mean, we got there at what? Quarter past seven.
Quarter past seven.
And it's now something past 9. It is, well, never mind. It's 10 o'clock.
Yes, a long time, but well worth it.
Yeah.
In Geordie Josh, my son sport is a new football top, which I'm over the moon with.
That's my guy, you know. What a lovely person, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be waiting with my mum in that queue for a couple of hours. She can wait, and I'll be ordering that one online for her, but nah, I mean, just honestly, what was it like actually just seeing that many Newcastle fans? Yeah, people clearly enjoying themselves. Just, I mean,
Excited.
yeah, no, isn't it?
Everybody's so excited, yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what it is, and I know some people have been saying, oh, I'm not a fan of the Adidas shirt. If it had Castor on, everyone would be saying it's, you know, not as good. I don't know what it is, even if it was a bad shirt. I just think that Adidas emblem, with what it resembles and, you know, what it reminisces in the past, I just think it does make it much better in itself.
I mean, you see it yesterday, that advert. I mean, how good did that advert look? It's just everything about Adidas just is a step ahead of anything else, isn't it?
It feels like we're on, like, of course we will be in the future, but we're on the right track to just being an absolutely massive club. With all due respect to Castor, you know, played in the Champions League with them, got to a Carabao Cup final, but if we want to be on, you know, the road to success, it has to be the companies like Adidas.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching part 2. 100% follow my, I wouldn't say it's secret plan, because it's not a secret. All the kits are on JD already, but trust me, JD is so much easier to go and buy a new kit. Straight away, 5 minutes, you can just go buy the kit. If you want to get shirt printing on, then you have to wait. For me, it was about 2 hours, but the shirt stays in the shop, so I can just walk around and do whatever I want, which is much better. I do a couple hours of shopping than I would be waiting in that queue. So I would only recommend going in that queue, really. If one, you're buying any player issued stuff, but I haven't got it in JD, and I thought the player issued shirt this season looks unreal, so definitely going for that. Shirt printing you can do in JD. If you get like the white tracksuit, for example, goalkeeper tops, it's only inside the club shop, so there are some items that are only inside there. But if you're just looking to buy the brand new shirt, you're not asked about whether it's player issue or not, go to JD, it's much easier for that. But both of them have pros and cons. Queues in there look massive, but it doesn't actually seem to take that long. You probably could, on a regular day, I would have thought, do that in less than an hour. The shirt printing is going to be the longest part about it, but if you're just going in to buy tracksuits, kits, that queue may look long, but 1 hour you'd be in, you'd be out. So Newcastle seem to be on track with it. Adidas are just a mile ahead of everyone else. I'll say it again, it looks so good. Everything about that is just, it's top class. I love it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this part 2. There's a bit of a fallout from the opening day, just finding out what's the best things to do, what you guys should be doing going forward. In terms of the size, I've been asked quite a few questions about the size now. I haven't had a chance to try the new shirt yet, but most people I spoke to, there seemed to be a bit of a larger fit this year. So whether that's a case where you guys want to go one size down, it seems to me like the Adidas fitting is a little bit larger than the Castor one, so definitely keep that in mind if you're making any purchases online. So you might potentially want to go one size down, but just don't quote me on that, because I haven't actually tried the shirt myself. I just bought a medium because I think a medium suits me, and I sort of pants, I'm a small now, but I've lost quite a lot of weight, so small pants, I actually need small pants everything, because all my old ones are starting to fall down a bit. So yeah, I wish I could give you more information now, but for me, I'll get the impression you probably should go one size down.
listen, thank you all for watching. Take care now. Of course, we've got the Cellar Lights next, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the Cellar Light. I had a chance to speak to, obviously, Silverstone before. Sounds big, sounds good. He's excited when I mentioned it about him, and he looks ready for it. So make sure you guys are ready as well. 10 p.m. Saturday night, across from the Baltic. Get yourself there and see what Newcastle have in store, because it sounds brilliant.